Hello, welcome to today's practice. Thank you so much for joining me. I don't know about you, but I've spent so much time this week sat at my desk and I'm really feeling it in my shoulders and back. So this is just a 15-minute practice to help ease any tension that might have built in those areas, as I had a quick brainstorm of what poses to do today. I could already feel how amazing they would be in my body, so I know that I really need this practice and I hope that you enjoy it too. We'll be mostly kneeling, but there will be a little bit of all fours work if we have time, so just make sure you've got a little bit of space. Doesn't really matter too much what you're wearing. I've still got my slippers on and I hope you enjoy. So just come to a comfortable seated position, on your mat, on the floor, anywhere that you've got a little bit of space. I'm going to be kneeling today. If that's not comfortable for you, then you can always put a cushion or a blanket underneath you, or you can sit cross-legged. I just thought I'd try something different. So just to start off, please close your eyes and start to deepen your breath. You can visualize this, or you can do it with your hands with me. Just imagine as you inhale, your diaphragm descends and expands. And as you inhale, it rises back up. Feel free to have your hands flowing with that movement, lowering as you inhale into the belly and gently rising as you exhale. Just flowing with the breath. Breathing deep down into the diaphragm. Extending the inhale and lengthening the exhale. Even just taking this short time in the morning, start to deepen the breath, has incredible benefits on your brain, on your blood pressure, on your emotions and stress hormones. Just lengthening that exhale tells your body all is well. Bring you some calm and clarity at the start of your day. One more big breath. And then if you're floating the arms, maybe just bring them to your knees and open your eyes. And we're just going to start by spreading the arms out wide. Maybe bring some spirit fingers, just wiggling your fingers. Big inhale here, and exhale. Give yourself a big old bear hug, a lovely comforting hug. Take a pause here. See if you can find a deep breath here. Feel that stretch across your shoulders. And exhale, release the arms. Come back to your strong fingers, really stretching out. Inhale here. And exhale, bear hug. One breath here, feeling the expansion across your chest, across your back. And exhale, extend the arms long. And release. I'm just going to do a seated cat-cow here. So inhale, reach the chest forward and up. And exhale, leaning back round the spine. Repeat that a few times. Inhale, forward, lift the gaze, lift the chest. And exhale, round the spine, tuck chin to chest. Trying to find that big movement in your spine this morning. And then coming back to neutral, take your left hand down to the mat and just sweep that right arm up and over and take it behind your back. Roll that right shoulder, lift the chest, and just feel that gentle opening in the front of your right shoulder. Breathe deep there. And the next inhale, sweep that right arm back up, down to meet the left hand. And then we're just going to take some small steps with the hands out in front of you, crisscrossing them, one over the other, round to the right hand side, and then sweeping that left arm up and open, behind the back. Roll that left shoulder open, lift the gaze, and breathe deep here. And sweep that left arm back over, down to the right, and then crossing your arms over. Try to cross them a different way than you did last time. If you were left over right, then go right over left. Back over to the left. Let's do a big reach again on this side. Hand behind. Roll the shoulder, lift the gaze. Breathe deep. Sweep that arm back over. We're going to take it back to the other side. Crisscrossing the arms. And then sweep that left arm up and open. Arm behind the back, roll the shoulder, lift the gaze to the sky. Just gently drawing that shoulder back. Then release. Big old sweep. And then walking for the last time. Back over to the left hand side. And then by whatever means you get there, maybe with a big stretch, bring yourself back to centre. And we're going to come over onto all fours. If you have a particularly strong preference here, if you prefer child's pose over puppy pose, then do choose whichever you prefer. Otherwise, I'm going to choose puppy pose this morning, where my hips are stacked over my knees. Just walking my hands forward, start to sink the chest towards the ground. If you can't quite find a release in this position, maybe stack the fists on top of one another and just see if you can release your head onto your fists. Looking for a nice opening in the back. If you can't find it there, then feel free to choose child's pose. So feet together, knees wide, and sinking back towards your heels. And again, just stack the hands. But just find some movement, whichever pose you choose. Maybe a gentle rock from side to side. Maybe gently just finding a bit of wiggle. I'm coming back to puppy pose here. Just gently rocking. And then drawing yourself up to all fours. We're just going to take a little flow here. So just shifting the weight forward and just let your weight peel towards the ground. This isn't like we do in chaturanga where we lower ourselves with control. We are letting ourselves flop down and then just gently pushing yourself back up to all fours, and then to your choice, puppy pose or child's pose. Start to reintroduce the breath. Inhale as you rise, and exhale, release yourself to the ground. Inhale, rise, and release to the ground. Just flow with that a few more times, really trying to feel into the spine. Just think about, if like me, you do spend quite a lot of time at a desk, how little movement your spine gets during the day. This is your time to really soothe it, wake it up, bring it some comfort. Oh, lovely. And then coming back to all fours, we're just going to gently do some twists here. So inhale, spread your right hand, lifting up the left, reach it up towards the sky, turning your chest to follow it, and then exhale, sweeping it back down again, and do the other side here. Inhale, reaching up towards the sky, and exhale, release back down. And on the other side again, inhale, reach up, and exhale, sweep that hand behind the chest, roll the shoulder, breathe deep here. Then release that arm back down to the mat, and on the other side, sweep that arm up. Exhale, take it behind your back, roll the shoulder, lifting up towards the sky. And then release that arm back to all fours. And then just have a bit of a freestyle wiggle here. If there's any way you feel that you haven't got to in your body this morning, before we come back to a quick breath practice. And then I leave you to the rest of your day. Also just that final stretch. And then coming back to seated or kneeling, your preference. Just finding that stillness in your body again. Reconnecting with that deep breath. And I invite you this morning to try a breath exercise called brahmari bee breath. You take a big inhale, and then with your exhale you release it as a hum, a nice long controlled hum. And by extending the exhale, it helps to calm the mind and the body, ease you into that parasympathetic nervous system of rest and digest. But also I find by focusing on that humming, it helps to focus my mind as well. So on your next inhale, sorry, let me set that up again. Take one big inhale, and then exhale with a hum. And release. We'll do that twice more. Big inhale. Last time. Inhale. Thank you so much for joining me for that practice. Thank you for exploring that breath practice with me if it's one you're not familiar with. I do hope that you enjoyed that, and I hope that you go on to have a wonderful day. Please do give me a like or a follow, or any requests for future practices are always welcome. Hi Pete, hi Jem, hi Mum, hi Sarah, hi Karen. Thank you so much for joining live. And for anyone else who joins on catch up, then I hope that you enjoyed that. And as always, yes, please do let me know how you found it. Thanks so much, guys. I hope to see you again soon. I'll be doing my next live practice on Sunday at 8 with the sun salutation sequence, and it'll be lovely to see you then. Bye.